Hello everyone, my name is Quinn Teechma from Sparq Media, and I am here with someone very special, Ravi Natt, and you are here from SAIA. Tell me a little bit more about what SAIA is.
South Asian Inspirational Award Society. That's what SAIA is, and basically what we do is we acknowledge and honor South Asians that have made contributions to the South Asian community and strides within their profession, personal life, volunteer work in any way, and we acknowledge them.
Amazing. And walk me back a little bit to how this came to be. How was it created?
Teechma, this is something that I've been thinking about for a number of years. Working in the community, I realized that there were a whole lot of people that were doing amazing work in the community, contributing their time, their efforts, their acumen, intelligence acumen, and there was nobody actually recognizing them to say this is the work they're doing. Not that these people were looking for recognition, but there was just nobody saying, you know what, this is amazing work. And to echo the attendees from the last gala and the one before, that's what we're hearing from people. They're saying, you know what, if we hadn't come here, we would never know that there's so many people doing such good work in the community.
Absolutely. I think it's so important to be sharing these valuable stories, because I find inspiration to push forward when I'm hearing these stories and when I'm seeing people showcase the way you're showcasing these people. It's so incredible because it tells me, well, if they're doing that, I can do something like that too. And how long have you been creating this magical
Oh my God, yes.
platform?
We launched our first gala last year, and I would say we go back 2 years prior to that, basically from the time the idea germinated, and then I assembled my team. It's the same team I've worked with for the past 10 years.
Incredible.
Wonderful people. They're just amazing. And then it was doing a lot of research in different awards for South Asians to see what really works for our community, and how do we go about it to make sure it's ethical and it's professional. So the research part itself took about a year.
I can imagine it's a lot of work going into the selection process as well. Can you tell me a little bit more deep dive on how that all works?
Yeah, so I'll maybe step back first and talk a bit about nominations.
Yes,
so,
please.
Yeah, so SAIA was set up to basically, once we had zeroed in on the awards to make sure that we're actually covering all of the demographics, all of the professionals, the business, the volunteer, the community, everybody, then it was a matter of, now how do we get the nominations?
Right.
So we set up a website, and people can nominate themselves. They don't need anybody to nominate them, or they can have somebody nominate them through our website.
Amazing.
There's actual forms in there, and the requirements and the criteria for each award is on the website. So once you've nominated yourself, we as a team received all of the nominations, and then we have a selection committee, which has been chaired in the last 2 years by Dr. Michael Hawley. He's one of our board members.
Incredible.
And he and I are the only board members that sit on that committee. We have 3 other members that are members from the community that come in. This year we had a previous winner from last year, because we needed that input as well.
Of course.
To make sure. And we have actually a selection grid. Each grid is marked and ranked based on the criteria. So all nominations are actually reviewed and ranked. And once we've done the ranking, then we look at the top 3. And
I can imagine that's a tough process.
It's a very tough process. This year we had over 70 nominations. And
wow.
It was very close in some of them. And just to say the amount of incredible excellence that exists in the community. There's just so much work happening.
That sounds so magical, and I bet it's so interesting getting to read through all of those applications and just see all the incredible things that people are up to in our own community. I know Tanya and Vishal from Sparq Media and Sparq Productions, they won an award last year, correct?
Exactly, they won an award because they give back, they provide entertainment, but I guess one of the big things we look back is giving back to the community. And they connect with the community, they give back to the community. Yes, they were our first winners in the entertainment category.
That's incredible. And then they came back again this year, correct?
This year, actually, we invited them. I contacted Tanya to see if they would choreograph the Harry Rosen fashion show.
Which was so cool. Oh my gosh.
Well, done. Harry Rosen came on board as our presenting partners this year, sponsors. And so one of the ideas was, how do we present Harry Rosen? I said, why not do a fashion show? You know, we get women's fashion show, let's do a men's one. So
and especially to involve like last year's winner and just showcase even more how connected this community is becoming and showcasing more and more talents. I love that it's so inclusive, and I certainly enjoyed the fashion segment. It was very exciting.
I think we all did. And I think the best part of the fashion segment was that the models were all regular guys from the community. Everyday people.
Yeah.
And that just goes to show that, you know, everyday people can excel and inspire.
Absolutely.
And, the main purpose of this SAIA platform, as I call it, is to inspire our youth. I think it's all about the future. So they should be able to look at, see, and say, we have role models within our community. And
see what's possible.
And the second piece, the second prong to this was also to showcase our community to the wider Calgary audience, the mainstream community. Say, you know, here's a community that's works really hard, contributes so much to so many different areas, and has made such huge strides within Calgary. So how do we showcase that? But negative news is always the first ones to get out. Let's get some positive news out there.
I love that. I love the energy, and I love seeing so much effort and positivity put into our community here in Calgary. I know I certainly enjoyed the event, and I definitely want to come back next year, see all the incredible people who are nominated and who win awards, and continue on this entire community. I'm really excited, and thank you so much for putting all of this effort in. I'm looking forward to next year.
Thank you, and thank you to Calgarians for our second sold-out event, and we look forward to presenting again next year. Thank you.
Absolutely. This is Sparq Media. I'm Quinn Teechma. Thank you so much.